Flipping big river, source to sea Rhine addition. We're at quite an important point in the river here. We were in Nijmegen earlier on the Waal, and we said that the Rhine turns into the Waal. Kind of does, because the main flow does, but actually this point here, directly behind us, the river actually splits. And we were just told by a guide where we are that that is the end of the Rhine, that point back there, which of course we don't like, because the water's got to go somewhere. So anyway, most of the water flows down the Waal, which is over there. So one of our previous, there we go, 2/3. Our previous video we said that the Rhine turns into the Waal, but back in the early 1700s, the early Rhine was an important river feeding water into the Netherlands, and it was starting to silt up, and most of the water was going down the Waal. And so the other areas of the Netherlands, including Amsterdam, were running out of water. So they decided the answer was to build that, the Pannerden Canal. And so they built that in the early 1700s, and that's still used today. And so the remainder of the flow, the other third, goes down there. But what they then found was that the flow was too much, and it started flooding the place. So they then decided the answer was to build a spit of land that would more carefully manage the flow of the water. And that's this spit of land that you can see in front of us here. And we're in Fort Pannerden. So once they'd built that fort, the canal, the other thing is that all sorts of other things could get in there as well as the water, including their enemies. So they built this fort basically so that they could shoot at ships coming down the Rhine River over there and coming into the canal. And so they established this fort. We've just done a little tour of it, and it's quite cool. Fort Pannerden. It only really ever got used properly at the start of the Second World War, but the whole area was overrun pretty quickly, and so it became largely irrelevant. But this is the split, so that's officially where the Rhine actually ends, and the Pannerden Canal actually does turn later on a little bit further up into the Rhine. Yeah. So, which is why I think the general official exit of the Rhine is through the port of Rotterdam. So effectively the official line of the Rhine follows this canal into the Rhine, rather than the Waal that you can see over there. So we're going to go and follow that all the way to Rotterdam. Come back and see us later.